when I'm afraid, I'm really trying to push myself to do things anyway. Today, I have something that I kind of regret signing up for that I have to do. Weird tears. These are just some eye masks. I really love them. They're from a Canadian company and they actually friggin' work. Like, I love it when skincare products actually work. My mom's in the background nodding her head like, yes, they actually do work. But basically they like brighten up your under eyes, and they're made from red algae, so they're biodegradable, so you don't have to worry about like, you know, creating more waste and stuff like that. Anyway, I just wanted to explain why my face looks this way. I'm just doing an eye mask before I head out with my friend Kayla. I got up and I had to post a video for one of my first collaborations, which was like really exciting, but I'm also like really nervous that like the video's not good enough, and and like, I don't know, I'm just feeling like self-conscious, like imposter syndrome, you know? But I did it anyway, because when I'm afraid, I'm really trying to push myself to do things anyway. Cuddling with my cat here, Pepper, on the couch. Hey, Pepper. I was supposed to go to like a party tonight, but I was already anxious because I knew I was going to be one of the only people probably wearing a mask there, because I'm still very COVID cautious. And COVID is actually what made my fibromyalgia so much more severe last year. So like, after dealing with the effects of long COVID, I really don't want to get COVID again. I found out that it was also a dinner party, and I'm on these like new medications called MAOIs. So MAOIs are like one of the OG antidepressants, and basically they do a lot of work like in your gut. And so they interact with something called tyramine, which basically occurs in anything aged. So I can't have things like salad dressings with vinegar in them, soy sauces, things like that. I got really anxious about like going to a dinner party and being like, oh, I can't eat any of this food, and also I'm the only one that's masking, and my social anxiety was just like too much. I like texted my best friend that I was supposed to go with, and I was like, honestly, like I'm just like so nervous, and she was like, I'd rather like just hang out with you. So that's what we're gonna do.
Into the quadrants.
Okay, and then where it lands probably like has something to do with how we.
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like Yahtzee, like kind of game of chance.
Well, kind of like Yahtzee when it comes to the dice, but it's hard to explain.
I get so confused when I'm learning a new board game, so Kayla, good luck explaining this to me. These monsters looks like a demigorgon. That totally looks like a demigorgon.
But look at the face. It's like a
the
cute
face
demigorgon.
is like so happy. We killed him.
Take that, crystal dragon.
Mothman, and what was your guy called?
Rex Flore.
I just keep thinking Bulbasaur's ugly uncle. So I got back from the board game cafe. It was super fun. I really like that board game. When someone says to me like, oh, there's this really fun board game, but there's a bunch of rules and you have to take a while to learn. And I'm like, I'm not so sure I'm gonna like this board game, because usually I like things that are on the simpler side. But no, I really liked it, and it was fun to be out of the house for a little bit. First, I have to show you all my cute outfit. Love this sweater, but it gets lint everywhere. My pants are just covered in lint. I've been looking for colored like leggings that are plus size that won't rip immediately and are like bright colors, and that's been so hard to find. So in the meantime, I was at Giant Tiger doing some grocery shopping the other day, and I found these like purple sweatpants for $8, so I had to pick them up. I just don't feel like myself if I'm not wearing like colorful clothing. Today is kind of a foggy day outside. Sorry if you heard my robot vacuum in the background. Mom bought me a robot vacuum for Christmas, and it's been really helpful with keeping the litter off of the floor because Pepper tracks litter everywhere because she's only got 3 legs and can't really stand up properly in the litter box. It's been super helpful, but it's very noisy. I already cleaned some litter off of her, but this is kind of what I'm talking about. It's been with all the clay litters, so I think I'm gonna try switching to wood pellets and see if they get stuck to her a little less. She'll only let me clean her for so long, obviously, before she gets a little annoyed. There's like litter all on the carpet, and that's why we have the robot vacuum, because it's just impossible to stay on top of. I call her Sweetheart. I did glue googly eyes to her, but then they fell off, so now she just kind of looks creepy. I'm gonna be applying for jobs, which is always like kind of stressful, and so I'm gonna try and work some self-care activities into that too. I've been dealing with disability tax credit stuff. So annoying, so stressful. And so that's why I didn't film yesterday. I just like was not feeling good at all. Today is a better day. I woke up in pain, but I took my fibromyalgia medication that I've just started, and it seems to be working. So if I can control my pain, that's going to open up a lot more job opportunities for me too, which is like such a relief. My end goal is to be on AISH, which is like disability payments here in Alberta, and then supplement it with part-time income. Right now, I'm just waiting to be approved for AISH. If I lived on AISH, I would be below the poverty line, or right at the poverty line. But even then, like just knowing that there's guaranteed income if I get sick again and I have to go into the hospital is just like a relief, because I was getting to the point where I wasn't working enough hours to be able to get EI. It was a hard process to like admit that I was disabled enough to pursue AISH. I grieve kind of what I thought my work life would be like. I always wanted to work like a really high status, kind of high paying, stressful job, and that's not the reality of what I can do, at least while I'm getting sick every other, month. Jeez. Hopefully the MAOI antidepressants that I'm on are the secret key that we need to keep me out of hospital so I can start building my life at age 30. Renovating the suite above me because I woke up to this horrible high-pitched drilling sound, which is like great non-anxious way to wake up. So I'm gonna start my day off with a morning bath. I know it seems unconventional to take baths in the morning, but if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. It just like zens me out for the day. So I had my bath. It was really nice. It was like such a good way to start the day. I took my fibromyalgia medication and my pain seems to be managed. There was a bit of a weather change and it seems to change with the weather, but the new medication that my doctor prescribed me seems to be working on it. So today it's working. Yesterday I was in so much pain that I just like couldn't do anything. I couldn't film, like I could barely like move off the couch. Today we're gonna take advantage of feeling a little bit better. Also, today I have something that I kind of regret signing up for that I have to do. It's a volunteer shift and it runs from 11 o'clock at night to 3:30 in the morning. It's for a casino, for an organization that like is important to me. They do work with people living with schizophrenia and people supporting people with schizophrenia. I just think that's such a good cause because I've met lots of people with schizophrenia during my time in psych wards and stuff like that. But I am like concerned about my ability to make it to 11 o'clock and not only make it to 11 o'clock, but like be functioning enough to like do a volunteer role at a casino and, you know, count thousands of dollars worth of cash. But they really needed volunteers and I signed up in December. And so I'm really hoping that my, you know, brain fog and my fatigue and stuff don't get in the way today, but we will wait and see. In the meantime, I've made a goal for myself to clean one thing each day. Today, I really need to go through my clutter bin because what is it about clutter bins that accumulates clutter? Who would have thought? We're almost done my morning routine. The last part is my favorite part, and that's finding a relaxing like cafe ambiance video on YouTube. They have like really cute like backgrounds of cafes and things like that, and then they play like relaxing music. And then you can like pick the vibe that you want. Like you can pick like a rainy night in Paris or a cute little autumn cafe like out in the countryside. I just love it. And you can see it's in my most recently searched because I search it pretty much every day. And then there's all of these like cafe scenery things that you can pick from. And there's so many different ones to choose from and I just love it so much. Like you can go to the beach. You can be in like a snowy chalet. This is what we picked today. It's rainy cafe ambiance. All the clutter in the clutter bin. There we go. I just have a pile of garbage and recycling and I got rid of stuff in the clutter bin. This is stuff that goes to Goodwill. This is my electric blanket that I'll store there. And this is my gimbal that I'll store in my clutter bin as well. I can feel myself getting hangry, so I'm gonna make something to tide me over while I cook something. Anyone else do this? So, I survived the casino! Yay! I survived it. I not only survived, I thrived. I didn't fall asleep. The job was actually pretty easy. It was just entering numbers into a computer and I only had to do it twice throughout the night and then the rest of the time was just like chatting with the other volunteers in a special lounge that they had. So it was actually like pretty easy and I think I'd do it again. I'm really excited about something, so I decided that with my disability tax credit money that I'm getting, I would like do responsible adult things with 95% of it, but I would treat myself to two things. One of those was leggings that do not rip, that are bright colors and plus size, which is so hard to find and usually you have to spend money. The second, new glasses, because I used to have like these fun sparkly glasses if you used to watch my channel, but I got them from like this cheap website and they broke. So I want to order more glasses from that website and get like a few different pairs that I can swap out like fashion glasses because I really miss having fun glasses. So those are the two things that I'm going to order for myself with the disability tax credit. The rest is going into savings and investments. Let me show you these leggings. So they're from Reitman's, which like I don't feel very hip shopping at Reitman's because like I always just kind of associated it with like older women, you know. But I was like really impressed with like their online selection. They actually have like a lot of stuff that like I would wear. So these leggings, they're so soft, they're so comfortable, they have pockets, they kind of compress up here, and they're bright colors. They're bright colors! I got a pink pair and a blue pair. They had a green pair, but I didn't want to spend too much money because I wasn't sure how I was going to like them. But I definitely think I will buy leggings from Reitman's again because so many times I have like this like nice top that I want to wear that's like very dopamine dressing, very colorful, very cheerful, very fun, and then it's like it would be so much more fun if I wasn't wearing black pants with this, you know. So I feel like the leggings make the outfit, so I'm very excited to have those. I woke up in a pretty good mood today. I think the casino like boosted my confidence about going out and doing work and probably like finding a job that I can do small tasks like that. So I know this vlog wasn't super exciting. It was a lot of me talking at the camera, and I will try to fix that for the next few vlogs. But honestly, like, my life hasn't been super exciting lately. But I wanted to do a vlog because I got some requests for one. So hope you guys liked it. I hope it filled you in on some parts of my life. But I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye. So I'm starting a new thing where if you watch to the end of the video, you get some bonus content of my three-legged cat Pepper. So here she is.